We're rolling.
One second.
One second. I should get that out of frame.
Ooh.
Just get that sort of paraphernalia out of the way.
Paraphernalia?
Yeah. Shh. Hello. And welcome back to another episode, because they are episodes of the Lack of Focus podcast with me, Matt Bentley. With me today, as usual, is Harvey Quinn. Harvey.
Hello.
Harvey, what do you think of the recent strike action going on in London?
Oh, we're going to go right in.
Well, listen, people,
Straight away.
I think you'll agree that a lot of people rely on this for their daily news.
Yeah.
If we're not reporting on the hot topics of last week,
It's true. And
a fortnight ago, what are we doing here?
it's true. And we're getting record numbers. It's record views.
200-300 views?
No, they're actually going down. They're going down, which is almost, as I've been explained to me, is almost impossible. So that is a record set in itself.
So what you're saying is we are in a way in a league of our own.
We're in a recession.
So is it?
Yeah, it's trendy.
So wait, YouTube numbers are going down.
YouTube, everything else soaring. So
I'll
trade that.
I'm hearing very different things.
Well, I'll trade that because in the picture of Dorian Gray, he's got the rotting portrait in the attic, and that's what keeps him young. This podcast is just going to be the thing that's sort of like getting less popular.
Yeah.
And then our careers on the other side will flip and soar.
Going
That's the way it works.
So they're liking less of our personalities and more of us performing as different people.
With the writing is other people writing for us.
Much better.
Much better.
Right
better.
Okay.
And that's acting. That's that in a nutshell. Is acting. What do I think of recent strike action?
You're going for it. You're going to really answer it.
Probably pay nurses a bit more.
Controversial.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. People arguing against that.
Yeah. And the teachers?
Yeah, probably pay them more as well. But look, I think everyone should get paid enough that they can. Everyone should be able to go and walk down a high street and be like, "Oh, I'm a bit hungry."
Oh, when you put it like that.
Nando's there, cheap. Could have that, delicious. Or just actually no, fuck that. Any
Right,
restaurant.
Nando's is not cheap,
isn't it?
No.
I've not been to Nando's for a while.
No, man, it's they're having a fucking laugh there. Two sides.
Are they having a laugh, or is it the cost of living?
Sorry, we're just trying to pay all of our staff and
a living wage. Yeah. I want the cheap chicken.
Mental. I don't know. I mean, listen. I kicked off politically. I didn't actually mean to kick off politically. But, I'm glad.
Well, look.
Got to.
I think that's a good intro segment.
It's a great intro.
Straight
segment.
in, heavy big talk.
If
Again,
you don't mind
always
me saying,
big talk.
it's a great intro segment.
Big talk.
Yeah.
That's segment 1 done, I think. Segment 2 was movie reviews.
Okay.
Do you remember?
God.
What have you watched recently?
Come back to me.
Okay.
Remember, we're live. We don't edit.
No, it's true. Do you want to know what I've watched recently?
Go on.
Movie called Banshees of Inershernin.
Okay.
Ask me what I thought about it.
Harvey, what did you think of that film?
Would have been better with Pierce Brosnan in it.
Would have been better with Pierce Brosnan.
Look, not
so interesting you say this. So interesting that before you rocked up here.
Yeah.
I was just watching a clip of Pierce.
Yeah.
On Irish TV, talking about his loss of Irish accent, and guess what he does? They go, "Is there still a bit of the Irish left?" I won't do it. I'll spare you.
Yeah.
He nails it. He
to be sure.
You nailed.
Yeah. No, what I think is
he could have been in that.
Look, I'm not going to go at Brendan Gleeson. He does a crack.
Have a go at him.
He does a cracking job in that movie.
He's a big guy. He can take it.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He'll come at you. Look. He does a great job. But can you imagine Pierce Brosnan? He could have done it as well because he is Irish.
Better. He would have done it.
Better. Although, him cutting his fingers off, less believable.
I do believe Brendan doing that so
much.
But
Bond always has to be able to pull the trigger.
You're confused. He's not always Bond. He wouldn't just be the 90s Bond in that film. Just like
Bond always has to be able to pull the trigger. No. Do you know what else Bond doesn't do? Bond never gets killed, does he? Pulls the trigger, and he never dies.
Apart from obviously in the...
Well, let's not.
My biggest problem...
Oh, spoiler alert! He does cut his fingers off in Banshees,
and we are always putting trigger warnings up for our
have to
fans.
Well, not. I mean, was that intentional? Trigger warning.
So good.
Yeah, no, it's
I'll
good.
go there
There's a gag in there.
I'll
Sure,
go there again.
Sure. We'll get it.
My biggest problem with that film is the title. Difficult to say, difficult to tell it to your friends. So every time I watched that film because I'm ahead of the curb on like most things.
Yeah.
Although I never realised whether it was head of the curb or head of the curb.
Curve.
It's curb, isn't it? First heard it in Eminem's 8 Mile. Anyway, hit the curb and all I see is the blurb, an 8 Mile road. Yeah, it's great. So anyway, when I'm telling the title to people, I go, "Oh, I've seen this film, The Banshees of what is it?
Inershernin.
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 Difficult to say.
Very
difficult. I don't even know what a banshee is. They say it in Harry Potter a lot. They say, "Who's a banshee?" What is a banshee? Is it a real thing? Some sort of dog.
It's a.
Is it not?
I think it's like a ghost that shouts loads.
Yeah, screams. That's what it says. Yeah.
Banshees. Oh, you're wailing like a banshee.
You sound like a banshee.
Kirsty, you're wailing like a banshee.
So I mean,
I don't know who Kirsty is, but in my head that sounded good.
I thought the film was good. I thought everyone in it was good.
Yeah.
I was shocked at the amount of Oscars it got nominated for. Because it's not because I don't think it's worthy of them. What the fuck do I know? It's more because I watched it first on the fucking living room.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So in my head,
yeah.
I'm going, I'm a bit bored on a Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
And I want to just be off my phone for like good 2 hours and watch something good. So I'm just going to watch this fucking movie because it's a stellar cast. I know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So off I go. And then I was like, a couple of months later, or 4 months later, being like, oh, it's been nominated for fucking everything. I'm like, but it's not a cinema movie. But fucking, what does that mean?
Maybe it is.
It is.
Maybe
it is a
it
cinema
is,
movie.
yeah.
I just didn't watch it and I didn't illegally stream it. It was just on fucking Disney Plus.
They put it on Disney Plus.
Fuck you, Disney Plus.
Well, no.
Unless obviously you buy our TV show, in which
because
case
it's not.
I'll scrap it from the record.
Yeah. Let the record show that we're going to have a go at a lot of people here.
I'm subject to change.
But if you see us later on, after this, and we're
buddy
buddy with them, know that we've always loved them.
Yeah.
Always on the record.
You'll come for anybody.
Anyone.
You will go for anyone. He's been on quite big sets recently, getting off people on the set.
Well, you can't turn it off. No.
Heads of department just laying
Heads
into
of
them.
department. Yeah.
But it means that when you do say something good, you believe it.
Correct. Yeah. If you do a bad job, look, someone needs to shine a light on that.
Yeah, someone's coming for you.
I don't want to call myself sort of an Edward Snowden type character, but I have done some good with my.
What's the next segment, Harvey?
Next segment is fan mail.
Read it out.
We haven't got any fan mail, but we do have. There was a comment on one of our videos, and it said in this. Prosnim, one of them, and the other one said it's just Harry Potter stuff. It's Harry Potter stuff.
Because of me.
Because do you know what I've been doing recently?
Tell me.
I have been getting myself into the Harry Potter.
Just to be clear, that's the fan mail segment over.
Yeah.
And there was none.
There was none. No.
And that's fine.
Yeah. Look, that's fine. Look, that's fine. The numbers are going down.
They're doing
They're down. They're picking up momentum going down.
She's made of iron, sir. I assure you, she can. This ship cannot sink.
Billy Zane.
Oh God. Sorry, you were saying that you've been getting into Harry Potter.
Yeah, I've been getting into it. Well, I say getting into it.
What coffee, sir?
I would love some. I read the first 3 or 4 books when they were released. 1997, the first one was released. I read it.
He's 1,000 years old.
1,000 years. I don't know. I think I was quite young. So I was like, 14, 24, one of them.
Okay.
And I remember really liking them. And then I kind of abandoned the franchise, and I went back into the movies recently, and I watched them all, and they're very, very good.
Yeah.
They've got their issues. You know what I mean? They've got their issues, let alone Joanne's views, and all that stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But I've then also been playing the Hogwarts video game. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Mm-hmm. I'm
but
so envious of this.
I didn't realise when I was playing it. I didn't realise how much seeped in from my childhood. When I'm playing this, I'm like, fuck, I'm at Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It was a huge deal.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, and I obviously got sorted into Slytherin. Obviously.
See, did you choose Slytherin?
No, they just give you questions and then.
Oh my god. See, it's annoying because I keep getting put into fucking Gryffindor, but I'm not brave.
What do you mean? That's why Slytherin for me.
I'd be a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I'm an everyman. I'm an everyman.
For me, in Slytherin, it was.
I'm in every group. Everyone seems
like,
to. I get along with people. I'm
will you underhandedly slash people to the ground for your own personal benefits? Like,
See, I have done that.
I know, yeah, multiple times.
I have done that before.
Yeah, so
and I'll do it again.
Of course.
But the one I'm not
Step on.
is Ravenclaw because I'm just not bright enough.
What is Ravenclaw?
Bright. You're clever. To get imagine go. This is their
But
password.
Hermione's in she's clever, isn't she? She's a clever one.
And they go, why weren't you in why weren't you in Ravenclaw? You're really bright. And
They say that.
They say that, but they cover it. But the Ravenclaw locker room, common room to get in. It's not a password. It's a fucking quiz every time.
That's so boring.
Bro, it's very time consuming.
What if you really need to go for a shit?
These are all room requirement, but listen, you're not going to get me on a technicality. You're not going to get me on a technicality.
Okay.
What
fine.
else were we talking about? Just when you Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I can't buy that game. 2 reasons: haven't got a PS5.
Yeah.
And the game doesn't come out on PS4 till April. But on another side,
I've got it on computer, PC.
yeah.
PC.
If I go into a game, the last time I went into a game was in Lockdown 3. How many who keeps count? But I played Valhala, and I went into that game at, let's say, when I woke up at 11 o'clock at the time, and I wouldn't come up out of that game for 9 hours, and I have no self-control. So that's what I would do if I get Hogwarts Legacy. If I won't come out, and I'm someone who really struggles. Oh, here we go. Tick with my mental health, and if I go into a game and sit on a sofa for 9 hours in a dark room staring at a screen, I'm going to want to jump in front of a train.
Yeah. I see what I do is, I just accept that I'm in. But did you like Assassin's Creed Valaha? Valhala.
Get a grip. Yeah, it was good. It was good until it was just fucking monotonous.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I felt like I was commuting places. It was just fucking hell. Yeah. Oh, you got to go and raid the village. Just get me there and let me fucking. What I ended up doing is I put every single difficulty down to like child mode.
Yeah,
and
I
I single-handedly took over England. I didn't. At no point did I use the horn to get the raiders in. I had to call them at the end of each raid to hit
you have
the door.
Yeah.
But like I would just
endlessly shouldering a door.
Slaughter every single little village, kingdom, every man and woman and child of that mythical world. It's important. I took them apart.
Yeah, it's good. It's key. So I spent Hogwarts Legacy is very good.
I can't wait to play it.
They use flume powder as well. You don't have to.
Flume powder.
Thank God. Good. But you can also broomstick it. I've not got one yet.
Yeah, you have to unlock it, don't you?
Why is it a broomstick? I don't really understand that bit.
What do you mean?
Why do they ride broomsticks?
That's not a question for me, man.
Is that not?
That's a question for, and that's not even a question for JK. That's a question for
witches.
Sort of like just
they did that in Halloween, didn't they? Just the world.
Bygone, like why? This is so interesting that you say this, Harvey. In the shower this morning, I was thinking, if you were to say to someone like, broomstick. Do they think of something to sweep the floor with, or do they think of riding? And probably it's riding.
I think riding,
which is mental.
Yeah, pass me the broomstick. Why?
Yeah,
because
it's not Halloween.
Yeah,
and then you can turn around and be like, I need to brush the floor, bruv.
Yeah, and they're like, no, you don't.
But why do you own a broomstick?
Yeah, it's
with
weird.
Bristles,
with twigs.
Do you know what I mean?
No one does that.
We have Dyson.
Yeah, vacuum it.
Move it around. Cordless vacuums now.
Yeah, move it around the floor.
Buy Dyson products. Put that in for the
Dyson.
Sell some Dyson products.
Isn't the owner of it some horrible
James?
Yeah.
James isn't a bad guy.
Isn't he a bad guy?
I don't know.
Do you know what I have a thing with? Right, everyone's cancelled now. Everyone's done something.
Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. We're the monsters, obviously. But You can't enjoy any product now.
No.
Ever.
No.
Because it's associated with some horrible bastard somewhere along the line.
Somewhere.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't...
Some fucking piece of shit.
You can't buy Apple products. Because,
Don't buy Apple products.
You can't... definitely don't buy anything on Amazon.
No.
Jeffrey Bezos?
No.
Jeffrey bloody Bezos?
No.
With his big arms? His
Actually,
bald head?
I actually drive well out of my way on my little motorbike to a pet store to get things for my beloved goldfish. Because I will not go and buy it off Amazon.
So then you can't play Hogwarts Legacy because JK doesn't like.
Yeah, but I heard an argument to this. All these people saying, "Oh, you can't play Hogwarts Legacy. You're feeding transphobia and all the rest of it." Two things. One, I'm not transphobic.
I'm not transphobic
right?
at
So
all.
that's one thing, right? Because I know that.
Check.
Two. Let's just boycott the Lego then, because everyone plays the fucking Lego.
Also, let's boycott Lord of the Rings because the Weinstein production. They actually made that, didn't they?
Oh,
they made
have you noticed the Weinstein logo recently?
And he was directly involved in those movies, right? But no one boycotts those movies because of Weinstein. Joanne isn't even involved in the making of this game. She just gets a bit of cash for it, but she wasn't involved in the development. So it's like, how far back do we do it? Like, if we follow that logic, all art will be connected to some horrible bastard at some point.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. But if you go back further, like it's like, or go back more recent. There's like people that are bastards.
Who?
Literally everyone, like particularly in video games, like the people that made Assassin's Creed, for instance.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the heads was like accused of like sexual deviance or maybe sexual assault or something serious. So it's like, well, you can't enjoy anything then. So you just have to separate art and creator.
I know.
You just have to, particularly with music, because most of R&B singers from the 90s are paedophiles.
Are they?
R. Kelly.
That's one.
Michael Jackson.
Two.
Loads of them probably. Like, I don't want to slander people.
Lots that sort of never saw their day in court.
Oh yeah. Oh well, not paedophiles, but let's just say.
My big argument.
Deviance.
My big one is sort of like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, these chaps.
Aerosmith, he's going through it at the moment, and he wrote about it in his book. He put it in his book. He was like, I took a teenage bride. Stephen.
Oh, I want to get you and shake you.
Stephen.
Because this is just, don't be.
Stephen. Oh, you've got a lovely daughter in Liv Tyler there. You can't be dragging her name through the mud.
Liv Tyler.
Stephen.
Is Liv Tyler? Is she a good actor?
Yeah.
What's she in?
She's in Lord of the Rings.
No, I know, but I know she's in Lord of the Rings. What else?
She's in Armageddon.
Oh, good movie, Armageddon. Here's why Armageddon's a good movie. Movie review. We're still on that topic.
Yeah. We haven't moved on from that.
Here's why Armageddon's a good movie. Because it doesn't give a fuck. All the movies nowadays all give a shit.
They do.
Every movie gives a shit. Whereas Armageddon just goes, do you know what would make this fucking film so good? Zero gravity. Wind me up. So what we're gonna do is just sack that off.
Pitching that movie.
And not like in current movies, like in when they get in from Mars, Matt Damon's on Mars. They go, our space shuttle spins all the time, so there's gravity. And they go, here's one. In Armageddon, they don't even address it. They just go, we're up in the air, we're fine.
Do they?
Yeah, they don't even talk about it. I think they may have said something like gravity boots or like they're magnetized.
I thought they were like, well, it's conveniently the asteroid has gravity.
Because it's big enough that it has gravity.
It's definitely not big enough that it's got...
It
would have to be like a moon.
Think it through. Think it bigger than the moon.
Yeah.
Think what you're saying.
The moon has limited gravity.
Think what you're saying.
You just come on.
Just think what you're saying.
Michael.
You know what I mean?
Michael.
Like, and then there's like so many. It's like, is it a comedy? Is it an incredibly heart-wrenching drama?
It is. Yeah,
I cry in that movie.
Also,
Bruce,
man, he got diagnosed with dementia,
joking
didn't he?
aside, that's actually fucking horrible.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Bruv, he's so young as well. It's actually horrible.
I know, because I know he had aphasia beforehand, which was like ability to remember scripts, words and stuff.
Yeah.
But then, this is way worse.
So
on that bright and beautiful segment,
you can sell some Dyson products. How much longer do we have left?
We'll be back. Well, now, I mean, doesn't say I'm editing it now. We've got the Bruce Willis brain degeneration into vacuum cleaners.
Eureka celebrates spring with this complete home cleaning system, the Eureka Power Team Vacuum Cleaner.
Harvey, did you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay.
No, I saw the just the bit where Rihanna's covered with all the dancers, and then the camera moves through, and they're all going, and then it gets to her, and she's like, yeah, motherfucker, and she's pregnant.
Pregnant.
That's literally all I know about the Super Bowl. I don't know who was playing. I don't know. I mean, I know it's American football.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Was Tom Brady playing?
No, he's retired again.
He was retired again.
Yeah, second time.
Who
The
was
Philadelphia Eagles.
the Eagles again?
Yep.
Did they win?
No.
Oh, that's
And Kansas City. I don't give a fuck.
okay.
about-
So I mean, what I don't really
I-
understand. I don't really get. I don't really get what it is.
Neither do I.
It's like, but it's so like.
My toxic trait is that okay, so just viewership. I was an athlete.
Yeah.
That's fair enough to say, isn't it?
That's fair enough to say. Yeah.
I did my knee twice. I truly believe, this is mental by the way, but I really believe that maybe not the Super Bowl, but if my knee was working perfectly,
Yeah.
it's not that difficult. American football.
No.
I was quite quick, and you don't have to. They put pads on you.
Yeah.
You never get out of breath because you just sort of you run.
Oh, hey, what would you never get out of breath?
Not in American football.
No, because it's quite explosive, isn't it?
I was waiting with Alex. We were watching we were trying to get to the halftime show.
Yeah.
It's late here, and it's like there's like a minute and a half to go, and each play would took about like 7 seconds. And Alex was saying to me, understandably, she's like, I don't understand. I thought you said it was like a minute and 30 seconds before half time. I was like, there is only a minute and 30 seconds before half time, but they are going to fucking stop every. So I'm just like, what? You don't need to be an athlete to do this game. It's so fucking easy. I know that's going to trigger something. I don't give a shit.
They're going to be.
I don't
furious.
give a shit. I genuinely. It's so fucking. There's a reason why Christian Fuchs, who's centre back for Leicester City,
Right.
is going to retire in Premier League football and go and play in the NFL as a kicker because it's so fucking easy.
Oh really?
Anyone can do it. Anyone can fucking do it. I'm serious. I think it's the easiest fucking sport in the world.
There you have it.
No, I'm not a fan.
On sport, on the topic of sport, did you see recently? You know the Netflix show Drive to Survive about Formula One.
Yeah. Love
So
it.
great, right?
Love it.
And it
Really
boosted the popularity of Formula One massively.
It has done for me, yeah, big time.
Yeah, for sure. So they've done a similar one, another documentary, but it's on golf. Right, that's my reaction. But a lot of my friends, you know who you are, that are into golf. They were arguing. They were like, "Oh no, like this is going to do the same for golf as it did for Formula One." Firstly, no, it won't. Do you know why it won't?
Tell me.
Because Formula One inherently is an exciting thing. It's
Yeah.
like even if you don't know what it is, it's loud machines going very, very fast.
Yeah.
Right, and there's danger. They take their lives in their hands every time they get in that car, right?
Serious
and it's a big team
danger.
sport, and there's political stuff, and it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Golf,
No.
hit the ball with a stick game.
There's no.
You hit the ball with the stick. Oh, it went where I wanted it to go. Oh, it didn't go where I wanted it to go. Oh, here we go, another one. Then we'll do it again.
And
We'll just do it again.
The thing is with golf is I actually enjoy playing. I'm not a golfer.
Yeah,
but
playing it,
I do
I'm sure
enjoy
it'd be
playing.
nice, yeah.
I've over the last year I took up golf. I've
Yeah.
gotten reasonably good at it.
Yeah.
I can get around a course and not embarrass myself.
Yeah.
But like I'm not like
Yeah, right.
I'm not fucking watching that sport on TV.
So this is my thing. My mate Andy is very much into golf.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
A lot of
he's
people
really
are.
into golf, and like the way that he talks about it, and the way that and also he plays it a lot.
Yeah.
But I understand now from him talking to me about it, and from playing a few like bits of like like golf simulator on
Yeah,
Wii.
yeah.
Pretty good, pretty accurate. But he was like, it is like a sport. You have to be like. You have to have very good technique and be in shape and like all that shit. So I get that. Playing it, I get would be exciting. But watching it...
No, you're right. I mean, watching it, the only element of that could make the Drive to Survive thing interesting.
Happy Gilmore.
For one. But also, I was going to say the politics behind the scenes of the politics.
But it has to be.
It has to be global
yeah.
sport is interesting. That's why I love that cheerleading show. I don't
What
really
one?
give a. There was one called I think it's called Cheer, and actually one of the people on it who was a really nice guy ended up to be again
Nonce. What's going on here?
yeah, he was a nonce. Yeah.
What's going on here?
Unfortunately, he was a nonce.
Why
They are everywhere.
Why are they everywhere? Nonces.
But there was a show on Netflix called about cheerleading, which was brilliant because it's just I don't really I'm interested in things. I don't really care what they are. I'm interested in them. So that's why the golf thing would be interesting to an extent. But like, you're right, the stakes of it. Like halfway through that last series of Drive to Survive, a man's car blew up. And he was in fire for a minute and got out of the car and is alive.
Yeah.
Like, that is fucking...
exciting.
It's exciting. And it shouldn't be, but it is exciting. Whereas golf, the worst thing that can happen is it goes into the water.
Into the water, yeah.
Or maybe in Florida there's a crocodile that like sort of like...
No, this is Happy Gilmore again.
Yeah, I'm just describing Happy
You're just
Gilmore,
describing
right?
the plot of Happy Gilmore again.
But they got it right. That's how you get people interested in golf.
Alligators. Or just someone losing a hand.
Adam Sandler, 98, sits around and be like, what's the most boring fucking thing we can do? Golf? Yeah. I'll have a whack at it.
I'll have a go at that. I'll make that interesting.
Yeah.
He took chances.
Yeah, I'll give Ben Stiller 2 scenes.
and he'll steal the whole movie.
He'll be brilliant at it.
Yeah, he's so good in that movie.
I will put you to sleep. You'll go to sleep. I'll put you to sleep.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. He's so good.
Oh, film review. It's not a film.
Go on.
The Last of Us. Got to talk about it.
Yes.
Got to talk about it.
So
You played the game, right?
Yeah, big fan of the game. Big fan of the game. Huge fan of the game.
Yeah.
So I've barely watched any of it.
No.
That's what the reason being is because I'm playing through it with Sophie at the moment.
Okay.
And because the thing is, I'm a huge fan of the game, huge fan of the first and second game, and then they've re-released the first game for PS5.
I played it.
Yeah,
not PS5.
The re-release.
It's really good.
But they've remade it for PS5 again.
Wow.
They've done it 3 times now.
Wow.
Right?
I bet that's amazing.
But it's really good. So I'm playing that through with Soph, and we've
when you
we've
pop
really
someone in the head,
it's
you
horrible.
Really feel
it's horrible.
I don't get them bop, and it's you really feel it in the
It's
trigger.
horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Man.
It's horrible.
Especially on the PS5 control, you're really...
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. It's not very... It's grisly. But we're playing through it. We're near the end, and once we've done that, then we'll watch the show. But everyone that I know that watched the show has said
the show
is phenomenal.
What the thing that purists might get annoyed about is I haven't played the game all the way through, but I can see that they've obviously changed and
play the game
all the way through.
It's
the thing. I get sad. Oh no, I get sad.
It's very sad.
No, not about the game. I get sad if I just sit playing a video game all day.
Oh, but it's only you could get through the whole of Last of Us in about 10 hours.
That's so much time.
No, it's not.
Bro, it is.
Mate, I've put over 250 hours into The Witcher 3.
You're a gamer.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you say that?
No, I'll bleep out.
Crumbs.
Comes.
So,
but that doesn't matter. But yeah, I put 10 hours into Hogwarts Legacy. And I've put over 200 hours into Elden Ring.
Don't know what that one is.
It's the one
is that one the swords?
Yeah, swords one.
He's still on the mountain. It's
Yeah.
You said that was incredible, didn't you?
It's very good, but it's like very esoteric.
Tell you what, if they remastered Assassin's Creed fucking 2...
Or 1 and 2, I loved. 2 is so good.
If you give me Ezio Auditore...
Oh, give me Ezio.
He's
the best character
Ezio Auditore. I am... See you later.
Dude, I remember I played Assassin's Creed 2 and then I went to Venice. And I was like, this is extremely accurate.
Oh, it's very good.
Arancini!
Arancini.
Bruschetta! I was getting in their face as well. I wasn't. Yeah, bruschetta.
Also, he goes to Florence quite a lot.
He does.
And I'm going to Florence soon.
There you have it.
For a wedding.
That's sick. That's pretty good.
Is what it is.
They were. I mean, like Florence.
I just feel if you go to somewhere for a wedding, you're not actually. It's great, but you're not
seeing the place. Yeah,
you're
not getting. You know,
it's having
deep in with the local cuisine.
You're having a layover.
Yeah, you're not sampling the fruits of the
town.
Of the town.
Of the history.
Of the history.
And I'm big into history.
Huge into history.
I love my history.
I am.
I'm getting more and more
super
fascinated
cultural
by history.
Yeah.
I really am.
Do you know where I want to go?
Go on.
I want to go to Rhodes, the Greek island.
Oh yeah,
the ancient Greek island.
Dude, anything with Greek is just
I really want to do that.
crazy.
I think I'm going to do Greece this year.
Well, Greece
on the cheap.
Then you can.
Yeah. It's quite.
There's an island called Alonissos,
Ooh.
which I cannot recommend enough, dude.
You need to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, I've heard that's
set in
amazing.
the Greek islands.
No, I've heard it's amazing.
It's very, very good.
I've heard it's
very
amazing.
good. It's better than Valhalla. Valhalla.
Valhalla, yeah, I can understand because Valhalla. I've realised actually, Valhalla. This has come into a bit of a gaming podcast. We don't know where we're gonna go.
Don't know where we're gonna go.
It's not about what you enjoy.
It's not about what you enjoy.
It's about what I want to talk about with Harvey.
Exactly.
Valhalla is about he's not a fucking assassin.
It's the Viking.
He's a fucking Viking. There's nothing to do with. There's no. And like his weapon. Okay, he eventually has those, but he's an axe.
That's not very assassin.
And the way I play it, I'm spinning everything and taking. I'm hacking and hacking. That's nothing to do with like the door.
That's not stealthy.
Get the feather. He goes, back to. I have the blood feather.
Oh yeah, they did a blood feather.
Proof.
I forgot about that.
Could be just.
It's not proof, is it?
Your DNA?
It's not proof,
No.
is it? It's
You
not
know,
proof.
fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, wait, Ezio, did you kill that?
Covered it.
Did you kill that guy?
Covered it.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah.
You sure? Here, wait, Ezio. Did you? Have you got any? You're just saying you have. Have you got any proof?
Well, if you're looking for any sort of DNA evidence, you're going to be gutted. But I've got a feather with some blood on it.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, I kill a lot of people, but this one is the main one. So
yeah,
put that in the trophy cabinet.
Well, look, that's very nice, but obviously we can't really pay you. So that's not.
I don't want to be cliche. I am going to need his head.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to need a finger at least.
I'm going to need something.
Yeah, something identifiable.
Ezio!
Yeah, look, he had a tattoo on his lower. Can you not get that off?
Yeah, no, just the feather.
Just the feather. Why?
Light.
Yeah.
Doesn't keep me streamlined.
Doesn't bog me down whilst climbing the rooftops. Yeah, that was a plot hole they didn't really think of, did they? Mugs.
We'll get them.
They'll be found out at some point.
You'll get found out.
You can't, like, in this day and age, everything's trackable. Everything's.
What else is on the agenda? Something that's annoyed me.
Go on.
Just briefly.
Yeah, let's go. What's annoyed you?
I will not watch anything on TikTok, Instagram, anything that says wait till the end.
Oh no, yeah. Why would you do that?
I will not watch.
Why would they do that? It just annoys me.
It fucking winds me up so much. Or anything that goes, you won't believe what happens at the end.
I will.
How about you fuck off?
Do you know what's going to happen at the end of all those videos?
It's going to be fucking nothing.
Something that's a letdown. An anti-climax.
So fucking
I won't
annoying.
believe what happens at the end. Well,
so
unless like David Bowie comes back from the dead at the end of the video and it's like, by the way, I'm releasing a new album. It was all a mess.
Man. I was in Brixton and on Wednesday.
How come?
Just walking around.
Nice.
And I saw his mural.
For the
first time outside his house. Well,
I lived in Brixton at the time when he passed. Yeah.
Really?
And everyone went out to the streets.
Yeah.
And like they did like candlelit vigil outside the Ritzy Cinema.
And that's probably when Brixton peaked, right?
Peaked. Well, I moved out.
Well,
next year.
They lost you. They lost the big name.
Do you know what I mean? Huge name. So.
I don't love Brixton.
I liked it at the time. Apparently now it's quite.
Mate, it's pretty lawless down there. I'll be honest with you, bruv.
Parts of it are.
It's
not. But I mean, I live in Hackney in Dalston.
Mate, I'm from fucking Cricklewood. I know shit ends. And honestly, Brixton was pretty ropey. Pretty ropey. Peckham on the other end.
I don't know. It always looks like when you get off that train in Peckham, it's like, oh, was there a festival here?
No. Just a Wednesday.
So it's like, there was a street party overnight.
Someone's had a good old time.
Someone's had a good time.
Someone's had a good old time.
Oh, you bloody Peckham.
No?
Peckham people.
They're just looking at you blankly.
Like, what are you talking about? Do you want to buy it or not?
Yeah,
I'm not. Buy what? You're in my shop. This is a shop.
I mean, you step out and you are in the market.
Yeah.
Very difficult to get away from for our international followers. I don't care. But just imagine you going to an area that's really easy to get to, but very difficult to leave when you're fucked at like 4 a.m.
Don't know where I'm going.
So hard to leave Peckham when you're drunk.
Get on the night bus.
I won't do night buses.
I have been doing them. I haven't actually because I don't really go anywhere other than my apartment. But if I have to get back from somewhere late at night,
Harvey and I went out last Thursday and we got
a bit drunk.
We got a bit drunk and we had and that was about 20 minutes from where we are right now. Do you know how I got home that night?
Uber?
No.
I
got a Lime bike.
Oh.
Got an electric bike home. And it cost me like fucking.
I've not.
They're so good.
I want to do one.
Oh man, I go everywhere on them. If it's raining for whatever reason, I'm going somewhere and I can't go on the moped or I'm going to drink or whatever, I will go on the Lime bike.
So it's an electric bike.
It's an electric bike. So it pedals, right?
Yeah.
But the pedaling is arbitrary. It literally doesn't do anything. It's just so they can get
charge
away with not to charge it.
Oh.
It's so they can get away with not having a hand throttle. You start the pedaling and
the electric
kicks in,
in.
and then you just have to, and your legs just go randomly.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So the bike just fucking goes as long as the pedalings are moving, but the pedaling isn't actually affecting anything.
So
Nothing.
that's just an indication of I'm accelerating.
Exactly, and it's so they can get through a loophole so that you're not getting arrested.
When was this? Was this a thing?
I think
Because they've got them scooters, haven't they, in like Lisbon and Paris?
they had. What do you not get? Do you not leave your home?
I walk.
But they're
skateboard.
They're
'Cause I'm
everywhere.
a bit of a legend.
They're everywhere. You are a bit of a legend.
Yeah.
Good skateboarder.
Oh, I haven't skateboarded in ages.
I'm good at longboarding. Skateboarding, not so much.
No, yeah, it's tricky.
Too tall for skateboarding.
You are quite tall for skateboarding as well.
Tony
you
Hawk's tall.
Is he?
But then what I've
But
just
his
done
surname
there
is Hawk.
Yeah, that will help. Did you ever play the game Hawks? Where you play as fighter jets?
With HAWX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
A
great.
terrible name.
It wasn't a great game.
Hawks.
What was I saying to you? Yeah, those electric bikes have been around for about 6 years, Harvey.
Yeah, but we've been locked in our houses for 4 of those years. 2 of those years.
2 of those years.
Yeah, but basically 4.
The first time I
the
saw
year
them,
before,
I saw them in-
that's the build up to lockdown.
Yeah.
And then this year, we're just tailing off.
Is this your theory on the same? Well, our theory that Wednesday is the last day of the week, which
It is. Yeah.
Because Monday, no one has a fucking clue what's going on Monday. Agreed?
No one has a
You're
I don't
you're
know.
barely getting through it.
Yeah.
Tuesday
I wake up
is
2, 3
Tuesday is your first real day of work, and you're just like, oh my god, okay,
Cracking through it.
got to get on it.
Cranking the
Wednesday, you've got to go to the gym. You've got to do the good things, right?
Have to.
I mean, but by the time you get to 4 o'clock on Wednesday, you're going, we made it. Just Thursday.
Oh,
Thursday
goodness
is
me.
you're going. I'm going out for drinks tonight, so I'm going to get through Thursday. I'm
Have to
going to
get
rattle
through Thursday.
through
Yeah,
to
yeah,
5
yeah,
easily, and that's no problem at all.
No,
Thursday,
easy,
and then Friday literally is the weekend.
That's
Friday's
stupid.
today,
I can't believe Friday's today. That's madness.
and whilst
Mad.
although you probably don't consider this work, this is work.
This is work. Do you know? Like we can't just.
I take no pleasure from this.
No, not at all. This is
That's
a
important to
graft.
note. That's important to note.
It
Down.
really-
This
yeah.
isn't just
We
fucking
have to
around.
do this.
Yeah,
Do
this
you know what I
is
mean?
yeah.
To pay the bills.
And to keep the viewers happy,
Exactly.
keep them going down.
They are dwindling. I want to keep them going down. Yeah.
Keep them going down.
I have to
somehow.
keep them going down. I want to get just one view, and
Just
it's not
one view?
even me. Yeah, just one.
Just don't watch the video yourself.
Yeah, just boom, done, submitted, one view.
Smart.
I think that's. Yeah, we've got like a minute left. Should we wrap it up?
Take it away, man.
Yeah. How do we wrap this up? I don't know. We've talked
I
about
do,
a lot.
I do
tonight.
intro.
You do the intro.
I do intro. You
okay.
do wrap up. So I mean, this is very much your remit here. I'm not.
Okay. We started on politics at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
Supporting the the unions and that. Pay teachers more. Okay, if you're a Tory or if you're a government person, right? If you're in government, no matter what your political party is, pay the nurses a bit more, pay the teachers a bit more, and definitely pay the actors more.
It's not your best.
And I know, but I wanted to go into actors so then I could say stay out of my fucking way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got on actors now. That's a segue.
Good
If
segue.
you are an actor and you're in our casting bracket,